Sup nerds, it is your boy Jonald back at it again with another stream. I was going to do this last night and then my computer was being dumb and so I just skipped it. I was like, it's fine. So this stream is number 8, labeled I might have taken some detours. And the reason for that is because, as you can see, I'm not particularly on the road to McDonald's right now. There's a very explainable reason for this. I say explainable as opposed to good, because I don't know if I would call it a good reason, but I can explain. I was trying to make us a shulker shell farm so that I could have one of the future parts of the road to McDonald's is I'm going to make these massive signs. Or not massive signs, a massive chunk area that has signs on it, basically. And the one things that
this will be a funny thing for you and your stream if they want to hear it. So, by the way, don't think that there's not a screen door and try and walk through a doorway, because you might just knock the screen door out of frame.
Nice.
So
did Luke do that, or did you do that? Nice.
Oh, I 100% did.
Nice.
Anyway.
But so I definitely decided to, I'm going to want to make, basically there is this thing you can do where you make a big area of a map, basically nothing but, just a flat area, so you can use it as a canvas for pixel art, and you can then take those maps and put them in item frames, and they show up really well. And so I want to make some of the McDonald's signage, or the McDonald's signage, out of this sort of pixel art canvas method using maps. And so I was like, I'm going to need a lot of shulker boxes for that. I know of some really nice end farms. So I was trying to make bridges out to them. In order to get bridges out of them, I needed slime blocks. And in order to get slime blocks, I need this stupid slime chunk to be gone. And so I did a couple things, like, as you can tell, I have that sweet, sweet Instamine. Off camera, I got efficiency 5, and I got, I got a beacon so that I can do this. And then I also happened to lose some elytra. One was to a computer glitch that was annoying. Another one was to me dying, which that one was unfortunate because I could have found it if it weren't for that computer glitch, but it glitched me while I was looking for it, which killed me with my second pair. Very unfortunate, but I do have efficiency 5. I know where another end city is. It was the one I was trying to build out to. That will have that. So once I can get this slime chunk out, I can get another end city. I'm taking some detours on the road to McDonald's so that I can have more of the things that I want/need for actually putting time and effort into this McDonald's project. Granted, the McDonald's building really isn't going to be that hard. I could probably make it right now with everything I have. Deep slate will probably be good for asphalt of a parking lot. And then I could go use this beacon to get a lot of terracotta really quick so that I can, again, insta-mine. Like, watch this. Boom. Efficiency 5. Gotta love it. It's so nice. I don't actually have mending on my things, but I have unbreaking 3. Oh, I need to go put efficiency 5 on my fortune one as well. Which I'm going to do. I just needed to make sure I had the XP for it. But I have an armor or a toolsmith villager, and so I can use him to get a lot of diamond tools really quick, which basically makes it so that diamonds are no longer a restricting factor. I can start using diamonds as currency because the only things I actually need diamonds for are to build tools with. Tools and armor and weapons. And so if I have those that I can get via emerald trades, I'm fine without. So I'm actually going to pick up all of these shulker boxes and stop mining for a bit. And we're going to go pick up everything I need to pick up. Gravel. Boop-a-doo. I also need to go get some food. Didn't mean for that to be like that. And here's the dig part. Alright. Boop. Efficiency 5 is honestly the best. 10 out of 10. This is probably going to be a shorter stream. I already started late. No one's on yet. But I also just am feeling relatively fatigued. So I am probably going to go to bed a little earlier than I would. But I wanted to make sure I got some sort of stream out just to kind of update you guys on how my world's... Oh, that is very new. That is, if I were Kyle, I would get some item frames and fix that. Oh, but you couldn't fix, like, right there. Yeah. That is an interesting pathway that Kyle has made, I believe. Right around... Oh, I hope he's not upset that I put that chunk there. Yeah. Hello, Wyatt. How's it going? Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, again, my stream thing says 0 viewers, and so until you say something, I just assume that no one shows up. I don't know why it doesn't register viewers properly all the time. Anyway. Okay, I need to put efficiency on that. I put a bunch of my efficiency books in here. No, I put them in here. Put that there. Efficiency 4 really is, it's so nice. Okay. Why do your ears hurt? Did you... was someone screaming at you? Did you get yelled at? I am confuzzled. Okay. Just gonna eat some of these carrots really quick. Bodega Bay. Okay. Let's see. What do I don't actually have any... I don't have any emeralds either. I need to do some emerald training. Not a lot. This should be more than enough. You. Give me things. That's cool. Discard that for now. I don't... Did I just throw him the carrots? I meant to... Dang it, he just got those carrots off of me. Are you the diamond pick guy? You are. I'm gonna take that. We're gonna discard this flint right now. I am gonna stick that in the chest in a second. I just need to put that there. Okay. Now we are gonna... Maybe she just really wanted the car to acknowledge her dominance. Oh wait, I need to use the... Nate has a grindstone in this place where I'm going to use the anvil anyway. Okay. Grindstone. Unbreaking. Make sure to not grindstone the incorrect one. Okay. So if I do that, that's 5 like that. However, I want to make this one, that is 28. Whereas like that, that's 9. That's 12. I have a feeling it will still be relatively expensive, but not 15. Okay, so... It was a little cheaper to do it that way, but I need to go get another 10 XP. I mean 5, which I know what I'm going to do, but first I'm gonna go to sleep to make sure that Gabe, it depends, like, quite honestly, I wouldn't be opposed as long as you were actually wanting to make, like, a real toast. But knowing you and Isaiah, most of the toasts I imagine you guys making would be some sort of joking, like, either, haha, look, we made actual toast, and or some sort of, like, a toast to Jonathan, the best married woman I know, or something stupid like that. Um, you'd really have to run it by Daniel first. Like, it'd be something where you'd have to run it, because I would trust Daniel to say, yes, that is okay. But, like, I don't necessarily just... I would probably say no, mainly because, not just... This isn't me just pinning it on Brooklyn's family, because I also don't know if I'd feel comfortable about this, but one of my general pet peeves is when people make speeches or something in the... like, that's on a day that's for someone else. When they make some speech that ends up being about them or about this one specific thing they want. And it just becomes tacky when everyone else has to sit there and listen to this person say something that only you really want to say and maybe Isaiah wants to hear. So in general, I would probably say no. Again, you can try running it past Daniel, and if Daniel tells me no, that would be not super out of place, cool. But, like, again, if you want to make a toast just because you have a joke that you want to say, I would lean towards no. Ah, yes, who is my other view? It's probably Eric. And if it's not Eric, it could be Gamtree, but he usually says something relatively fast after hopping on just to say hi. If it is Gamtree, hi Gamtree, what up? How's it going? But yeah, Isaiah. And if it's not one of those people who are usually some of my stream viewers, and or it's someone new or someone who hasn't been here a lot, hello, what up? It is your boy Jonald. I make streams, I make skits. It's a good time here. I mean, maybe, again, Wyatt, maybe, but I would probably say no. Gonna be honest, the other thing is, I personally am not a huge fan of weddings. Not just because I'm not, I don't like when people, like, just celebrations that people like to make an extra large deal out of. I'm like, but guys, I don't, which, not to say a wedding is an extra large deal, but I still think people make a lot out of weddings that sometimes I'm like, dude, if it's supposed to be my day, at a certain point, I'm tired of all of these people. That's the same reason I kind of don't like birthdays, because they put you at the center of the attention, but then it's not really about you, it's about everyone around you. But a wedding is better about that than birthdays are, but it still is going to be just mentally exhausting. And so I'm trying to keep down as much mental exhaustion as I can, because, again, I'm really not a ceremonies guy. Yeah. Anyway, this is going to be a slightly boring, another, like, minute of my stream. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I personally, while waiting for these skeletons to spawn, am using my iPad to pull up the Black Clover manga, because it is good. I would be reading the My Hero manga, but they're taking a break this week for some reason, which, I mean, I guess is fine, because, like, if they need a break, that's fair. But, like, they keep, in the My Hero manga, they keep hyping up this one spoiler / idea, and I really want it to be confirmed, and it was almost confirmed in the last issue of the manga. And then they were like, but they do that thing where, like, the final frame is the thing that you want to know, and knowing this, they're probably gonna gloss over it. Like, they're gonna mention it, like, they're leaving the clue there, but they're not gonna really address it. Yeah. Let's see. Also, to be fair, the Black Clover manga is getting pretty hype right now. There's the 15. Alright, well, as much as I want to read Black Clover, I am streaming right now, and I have a duty to the people who are watching to actually go play Minecraft, so I will read Black Clover later. It is getting pretty hype, though. 10 out of 10. And an anvil is over here. We are going to Sweet. Now I have efficiency 5 on my fortune. Woo. Also, Wyatt, did you watch my villager trading video today? I thought that one was pretty good. I think you started ha-haing over. I said duty. Yes, yes, I did. How much do you want to bet somewhere on YouTube and or the internet is a joke about Call of Duty, and it's like a Call of Duty parody, except it's just some dude who has to run to the bathroom, like it's a dude who gets the runs and it's like, I really need to use the restroom. Also, look at my boat. It's actually harder to see on this side, so I'll go to the other side. But first of all, the beacon is down there. And then it probably took me like 2 hours. I used a piston. I actually didn't murder. So, my friend just texted me, how many villagers did I murder for efficiency 5? Technically, you sort of murder him and then you revive him. It's a great time. But I actually, the hardest part about villager trading with librarians is looking for that one specific trade. But the ones you murder are not the librarians. You just continually... so I'm going to get into a little bit of Minecraft explanation here. When you have villagers like the ones I have in my little villager hall over here, like the armorer and the toolsmith, those ones... if you can get them to the end where they're master level, and then if you find out they don't have the trade type you want, then you totally murder those guys. Like, just straight up kill them, because now they're useless. But for the librarians, what you do is you just continue cycling their workstation until they give you the trade you want. And so that's why at the beginning of my video, I had him going, how about Unbreaking 1, Protection 1. This librarian, the efficiency 5 guy that I got, which I'm actually leaving him in Nate's area, I only actually had to cycle out the book for him, like the workstation, like 6 times, which is incredibly rare because getting efficiency 5 as your first trade is hard. And then as far as the zombie murdering him in quotation marks because I revived him, I only had to murder this one twice. But, like, he was my inspiration for that video because, yeah, I was sitting there going, ugh, villagers are annoying, and then you have to, like, he wanted 64 emeralds for efficiency 5. I was like, that is a really steep price. So then I did the zombie thing, and he only wanted to drop it from 64 to 39. I was like, that is not enough. I need it to be 20 or under. Okay, now that I have this, I need to break these. I'm pretty sure I have a few more ores in this one. Yes, I put a few in here. So I'm going to go over to where my beacon takes effect, make an ore stack really quick, and get all of these. Ah, yes. Haste 2. It's beautiful. We're going to put these here. Make a thick... Guys, apparently I'm dysfunctional tonight. Like, I'm always dysfunctional, but, like, extra dysfunctional tonight. As I silently climb because I'm concentrating. It looked very... It reminds me of your sketches of the dudes, when you do, like, the... What's it called? For some reason, I want to call I want to say Grumby. I don't know why, but like you're like Walmart characters and stuff. Also, Eric, I'm using Streamlabs right now. Oh, wrong tool. Let's get the Fortune one. again, you can use OBS or Streamlabs. I think Streamlabs has been made more user-friendly and in general is just going to be better for the average person having used both of them, but you really can't go wrong with either. I don't know. I've had Streamlabs work a little bit better for me in this last month that I started really being like in this last month when I really started to try streaming. One of the biggest advantages is Streamlabs like hooks up to your YouTube account super easily, and so Brumby. Okay, so Grumby wasn't... Yeah, so that sketch reminded me of Grumby. It looked good. 10 out of 10. It'll be something that'll be like very usable for the idea you have. Take that out. Take that gold out. I'm gonna go put this gold up in my chest. I really need to figure out what to do with all these materials, because I want... Oh, you know what I should do? I should make more shulker boxes. I can make 2 more. And those shulker boxes will allow me to do more. Plus I can get rid of this zombified, or this zombie flesh and bones. I get so much of that because I have looting on my sword, which is nice. I'm honestly thinking of making a cleric villager just because he takes those, the rotten flesh off of you, but I'm not a big fan of clerics. They kind of annoy me. Come on, phone, do the thing I want you to. That's weird. It didn't register that I looked at Eric's text. Anyway, I've read it. I mean, I read it. It just didn't register that I did. I think having your list would be good just to start because, like, I mean, granted, there are a lot of diseases out there and I'll be able to think and add more, but it still would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there. Boop. Make all of those. Boop. Make all of those. Boop. Make those 2. Boop. Now I need to set these suckers down. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Let's start by taking all of the stone out of this one, which granted, there's a lot of stone. And then we're going to put most of it there. Yep, there is so much stone. I actually think I'm going to fill up a shulker box of just basic stone in... Whew, just barely. Oh, gotta take these out. I gotta go put those back. Oh, I should leave the lectern with Nate's villager. But I should take all of this out. Stone. And this is the one that has a bunch of random stuff. Okay, I should take out that flint. We're gonna actually go up to sleep first because that's gonna be a pain. Ah, it now says there's a 3rd viewer, which honestly might mean that there's 4 viewers. Again, one weird thing about Streamlabs is that, like, it doesn't always tell me how many viewers I actually have. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of lag. Anyway, we are going to put all of this rotten flesh away. I need to... This is my villager changing 1. I'm going to eat some of these carrots. These are going to go with me. Gold chest plate. Oh, those are actually kind of nice. No, I don't care anymore. I have diamond. I just go straight into the end. We're just going to merge those. Gold is honestly really useless when it comes to armor. It's part of the reason I hate piglins is because they're all like, ah, yes, wear Supreme. I compare Supreme, people who wear the brand Supreme to piglins because they get mad at you if you don't wear their brand, even though their brand is trash. And I would say change my mind, except I'm right. So, sure, quote unquote, change my mind. I don't need this bow either. Dang. That's gonna go. Those two are gonna go to the chest over there. Sticks I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that diamond hoe away. These are gonna go back that way. Any particular reason your weekend's gonna be good? Let's see, we're gonna put these here. The diamond hoe is gonna go in the... Get out of here, stone hoe. No one needs you. I mean, you can stay there because I don't care, but those two are gonna go that way. Yep, alright, so... Let's munch on some carrots as I'm starting to leave. Actually, before I leave entirely, we're gonna use fortune on these 4 ore that I forgot about. And look at that, they doubled. Yay. Put those ore back in there, and just the taddest bit of coal in there, because I don't need those right now. I should put a lava generator closer to myself so I don't have to go down into mats every time. Oh, nice. See, the play whatever you want, that's great. Gonna be honest, guys, call me unpatriotic. I don't care about 4th of July. It's one of my least favorite holidays. It's probably my least favorite American holiday. Because everyone is like, yeah, let's use this as an opportunity to just get plastered on alcohol and then also be a giant pain in the butt. And I don't care. I'm not an alcoholic or generally just a person who wants alcohol anyway. Those books can stay there. However, these emeralds are mine. Wyatt, you do realize that your dog right now is still like a new puppy. Like, yes, she'll be able to generally behave, but she also is just going to have a lot of energy. Especially since she's a medium-sized dog, there's going to be only so much that you can do of just kind of ignoring her and her expending her own energy. Like, having a new puppy is like having a new baby in some regards, where you're going to be expending a lot of energy taking care of said child. Or thing. Let's see. Those sticks could have gone away, and coal ore, boop, boop. And put that coal back in there. How's my armor types doing? My chest plate is almost gone. Which one should I get chest plates from? How much are your chest plates? 8. Yikes. Why are you climbing back up? I do not like that 8. I will change that 8 if I need to. Yeah, straight up, the one time, I don't actually know if I ever told you this story, but I did actually, one night, I made, how many posters did I make? I think I made like, minimum of 12 posters for a girls' event in our dorm, and I made most of them. Or for, like, my sister hall or whatever. Why will it not let me... Oh, because the protection types are the same. We're going to get rid of fire protection. Because... You know, I'm not even actually gonna... It's fine. I'll merge them now. It really doesn't make... It's 2 emeralds for me. Oh, no. Yeah, we're just gonna do it like this. Woo. That was probably relatively inefficient. Anyway, so yeah, I made a ton of posters for a dorm event. And so then, yeah, by the end of it, I'd been using Sharpies for like, I want to say at least 3 hours straight, but it was honestly a lot longer. And my brain was fried. Like, I was just so... kind of high. It was a time. Also, whoever that third viewer was left. That's unfortunate, but that is okay because it is late and I don't want to hold anyone here against their will, except you, Eric. You don't get to leave. All right, now we're just gonna grab these 5 and go back to the hole of eventually slimes. Also, Daniel stole my dragon egg because I came back this way And he said, beware of monkey goblins. However, I don't think Daniel knows the rule of the dragon egg, is that it must be placed, because Daniel hasn't been on... This is a different Daniel than you know, Wyatt. Daniel hasn't been on the server in a hot minute. Like, it's really been a long time since Daniel's been on. And so I don't know if he knew the rule about you have to place it down. Like, I think he probably just took it because he was like, haha, dragon egg, which is fair. But then, like, he doesn't know he has to replace it somewhere because I want to be able to steal it back. Like, that isn't the only reason people have played, or I have people place it, because I think it's more fun this way. But at the same time, yes, I want to be able to steal it back. Gimme, gimme. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and then... See, one of the things I don't like about Efficiency 5 is I like mining in a relatively reasonably, like, I want to say orderly manner. And Efficiency 5 makes mining so easy that, like, if you accidentally click or angle your mouse wrong, well, with the Haste 2. So basically, Haste 2, Efficiency 5 Instamine is nice for doing things quickly, but also if you mess up, you just, yeah. Which is why this hole has a couple pock marks, like that one right there, that one right, actually no, that one was, most of the pock marks are lower, like that. But yeah, digging out this hole. And then I'm going to use some of the materials from this to go back and, like, make layers in this hole. But I thought rather than try to be very specific about how I dig when I have Efficiency 5 Instamine, I was like, I'm just going to do a lot of digging. And then specifically come back later. Okay, let's do a game of cleanup. You get gone. You get gone. You get gone. Also, I need to see, Eric texted me something. Oh, he's just laughing at me. Yeah. You're welcome. Boop to swoop to spoop. Get rid of those. See, look at this. As hard as I tried, I just couldn't avoid making a bunch of, like, pock marks in the ground because Efficiency 5 is so fast. Yeah, see, I understand the celebration of our freedom, but at the same time, like, I appreciate our freedom, but just how Americans have decided to celebrate their freedom, and it's not just the alcohol. Like, the alcohol's annoying, but whatever. It's also, I'm not a big fan of backyard barbecues most of the time. Like, there are some that I've been to that are good, but I've gone to a lot of them where people are like, yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue, and then, like, they don't season their hamburger patties. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Or, like, they don't season them a lot, and I'm just like, I don't want my meat to taste bland. And I'm not a big fan of hot dogs, and barbecues are just a big part of 4th of July, and then fireworks are, like, neat, but I don't know. Ironically enough, they never really blow me away. Let's see, doesn't... See, here's the thing, though. I like the food from Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is honestly probably my favorite holiday, because Thanksgiving, everyone is generally respectable. Like, yeah, there are people who watch football and get drunk, but in general, they also stay at wherever they're getting drunk at. They don't try to go to a bunch of other 4th of July parties. New Year's is also another holiday that I am not a big fan of. New Year's and 4th of July are, like, my least favorite. But Thanksgiving, good food, people are generally respectable and calm. What more can a man ask for? Also, this would be really nice to have some elytra right now, but I won't. It's fine. We're just gonna do a small... That might actually be a cool way to design something. It's just go into a corner, like watch this. I go 1, 2, and then I hold here. And I just go in a slow circle and only dig out what my pickaxe can actually reach. And now I'm gonna have like that same corner design on every single corner, and it's gonna be cool. But yeah, so back to that. I like Thanksgiving a lot more than 4th of July. Like, it just... I do. That's... Oh, those were probably already dug out. Dang. Well, now it's not going to look the same. 1, 2. Easter's okay. I don't like the hoopla people make about Easter and like the Easter bunny, but Easter is almost like Thanksgiving, but a little more high-key. Christmas is nice because you get gifts, but there's also, again, there's more weight that comes with Christmas that you don't have with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, for someone who's generally low-key, Thanksgiving is a great holiday. I'm out. Peace. Why it's gone. Yeah, it is late. I'm probably honestly going to just stream for... I've already been streaming for half an hour. That's probably enough time, but I am going to dip in a hot minute because my eyes are getting tired. And I do want to go read that Black Clover manga. Like, I do enjoy streaming, but I Black Clover manga getting real spicy right now. Like, super duper extra spicy, 10 out of 10. However, first things first, I'm not picking up those. Those need to get in my thing. And now we're going to... Wait, that one's completely empty. So let's use the ones that aren't completely empty yet. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna really quick look at what Eric said. Yeah, see, Eric, here's the thing. I'm not an eggnog kind of guy, but, like, if you are, I respect it. And, like, again, Christmas is kind of like my... It's definitely my second, or I want to say third. Thank you, Gamtree, for both watching and enjoying and referencing my video. It was... I really did enjoy making that one. Yeah, no. Villagers are scam artists. They're like, hey, give me a lot and I'll give you very little. Which is why we kind of torture them, and it's fine. Don't think too hard about torture. And getting there and getting there. Anyway, yeah, Eric, I'm not an eggnog kind of guy. That's just, hate to break it to you, but eggnog just really isn't my jam. Sorry. That's... Some people would say I'm a monster. I might agree, but not about the eggnog thing. That would actually be... That would be a pretty fun piece of merch. It's just some might say I'm a monster. I might agree, but not about the eggnog thing. However, I feel like if you really wanted to make it merch, that's a little hyper specific. Like, it's funny, but also slightly too hyper specific for anyone who's watching to just be like, what's on your shirt? Also, can you imagine the cobblestone generator I can make with this haste 2? Like, honestly, the generator part would have a hard time keeping up with me, which usually you kind of have a hard time keeping up with the generator, but with this Instamine, I could honestly AFK for about... I could AFK for like 30 minutes and fill up a double chest of cobble with how... I kind of want to make that now and do that experiment. I think I'm going to do that later, because cobblestone generators are pretty inexpensive, and now that we have a bunch of lava... because lava generation from 1.17. That sounds like a fun project just to see how much cobblestone do you get from a cobblestone generator with efficiency 5 haste 2, or aka Instamine. I love Instamine. Yeah, too long for a shirt. You're right. You're right. Boop. All right. Okay. I keep making small holes that I don't want to make because efficiency 5 is too powerful. It's also really nice for digging out this massive hole for slimes that I'm then going to refill with a lot of the blocks I took out of it, but it's fine. Boop, boop. Okay, this method is working pretty nicely. We're gonna dig out a lot of area. And again, most of these blocks are gonna be reused, just laid out on a map somewhere. I'm gonna have to go farther away than I did last season. So, for those of you who aren't aware, I say last season because I don't know what else to say. For the last, like, every sort of 6 months, me and my friends have been have had a server. And so, rather than calling it last server, because that sounds weird, we just say last season. It's kind of like Hermitcraft. That's a group of a lot of pretty famous Minecraft YouTubers who do a server together. I mean, to be fair, a lot of servers do this style. Hermitcraft is not the only one. They're just the one I watch, so they're the one I reference. But they are one who usually will start new maps. I know a lot of people who just do one continuous map for a really long time and they never update it. But Hermitcraft, the people on there do so much work that they need like a new slate, a new map to actually have the motivation and drive and desire to make anything new. So that is something they call their server changes seasons because they make episodes. And so now that I'm streaming, these server streams will be seasons. Okay, Gamtree, I do want to know what power a king could have, but on the last season, really quick, I made a map where you might be, or I made a map where I could do pixel art on it. And so a lot of this brick that I'm picking up, cobblestone and stone, is going to go to that. And for anyone who's watching and cares, no, I am not, or like some of you might be thinking, Jonathan, are you going to be making uncomfortably realistic penises this time around? And the answer is no, I will not be making uncomfortably realistic penises. That was for a prank. It was a very funny prank. But this season, I need it for McDonald's. And also, I don't know if you've noticed my chimney, but my chimney is pretty bland, and that's because I want to make these maps to go around it so that it's a little more flush with just how I want the design to look. And yes, for those of you who are not aware, last season I did this. So there's a technique where basically, dang it, I made another pockmark. You fill in all of the space on one map with just one type of block, and you can use it as a canvas for pixel art. And so I pranked my friends because most of them were guys, and I mostly put the maps where dudes would see them. I think a couple of girls saw and I felt a little bad, but also, like, I mean, all of the people I know are adults. They've seen images worse in, like, I don't know, anatomy textbooks. It's fine. And I made it just, I you know, when you draw penises in your friends' notebooks, yeah, I drew penises and put them all over my friends' walls, but they were uncomfortably realistic enough to be uncomfortably realistic, but not enough to, like, actually be something that people would be super angry about. But it was very good for, like, the first little bit, and then we got rid of most of them because even for me, it was uncomfortably realistic. No, I will not be doing that this time. I will take the opportunity to use this canvas for pixel art. I like how that works in Minecraft, being able to fill out one canvas area. Gamtree, what is this power that the king could have? I wish to know. And then holes. How deep down am I right now? Efficiency 3 makes it hard to tell. 34. Nice. It's a very large hole. This is the type of thing you would just fall down and die. Eventually I'm going to fill it up, but for now... Alright. Just doing single clicks. I want a smooth floor before I leave. That's all I want. Oh, I didn't do that one. You know, we're just gonna do it like this. Yeah, so if you want to tell me what that power is, I can't respond until you chat. So unless you've chatted and I just haven't noticed. Oh no, I actually need that shoulder box. Take most of this cobble. Yep. There it goes. Yes, you did join the stream right as I was talking about balls. And let's see, Eric texted me something. See, thank you, Eric, for that very wonderful Attack on Titan reference, which also I'm still waiting for the final part of Season 4. I don't know how I feel about the ending. It wasn't the worst, it wasn't the best. It's kind of mediocre. I'm wondering, there are rumors that the anime is going to change it because the author kind of agreed with everyone else that the ending wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. And so I'm waiting for that second half of this season, but like, they're taking a hot minute. Okay. Dig out all of those. Dig out all of these. I want one floor to be pockmarkless without me. I'm okay if the walls have pockmarks, but without me filling it in. I don't want to fill something in that I'm just going to dig out again in a bit. Okay. We're going to dig out all that. Gamtree, you have a lot of ideas. Because insert prepares notes. What are you... Gamtree's about to make a full-on speech in the chat just so that he can explain what this king should do. Also, Gamtree, have you watched Attack on Titan and or read the manga? I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend... Like, it's good. I think its execution wasn't perfect, but I did enjoy it generally as a whole. However, I think Demon Slayer did what it wanted to do, but better. However, I still think Attack on Titan was pretty very solid. Yep, that you can... Pretty very solid. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we're going to describe things from now on. You're going to have the laws like taxes from every third diamond you mine goes to the main... Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I don't know specifically if we have enough of a ratified system to do that yet. However, I will actually consider... The other thing is we only have like 10 of us who are on this server, and usually only like 3 people are on at a time. Ah, no! Why? Why? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one is still green. Yeah. Son of a... Now I'm gonna have to dig out. I was gonna be done with this hole for now. Like, I'm not done with this hole, but I was just gonna leave it for now and go deposit a bunch of my materials. Maybe I should just go find my area that I wish to start building. Because I think it's... So, basically what you have to do to fill out the map is... and, like, make it into a canvas is you need... yes, Eric, it does come out this December. But so to make a canvas map, what you need is you need... I think the smallest form of a map is a 64 by... Or is a 8 by 8 or 64 blocks. And you need... or like 64 squares on a basic map of 64 chunks. Why am I saying words wrong? So the smallest map is an 8 by 8 grid of chunks. And so if you want to make a canvas, you have to fill in 8 chunks by 8 chunks, or 64 chunks. And a stack of blocks. Darn it, I pockmarked... this task is never going to be done. It hates me. But in order to... Or a stack of bricks takes up a quarter of a chunk. So it's 4 stacks of some sort of brick times 64. And so I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I had more than enough material right now. Like, I have so much. Yeah, again, I think Gamtree, that system, is actually really interesting and would be something worth looking into if we had slightly more people and if they were a little more dedicated. Like, unfortunately, that's an idea for a bunch of people who have their lives dedicated to playing Minecraft. Unfortunately, all of my friends are people who have real lives as well, and they can't just devote their lives to playing a game because they don't make money from that. I, too, can't truly devote my life to this, but I would love to. I do enjoy streaming and making videos. Okay, pockmarks in the hole of the wall is fine. We're gonna... I want this goal of a flat floor. I'm playing a very dangerous game, ladies and gentlemen. I say ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure the only people who are watching are 2 dudes. However, sometimes, maybe some of my female viewers come back and watch later. Let's see, this could even result with positions being like the Minister of War and the Minister of Peace. Yes! I'm from America. We call them vice president, or not president. What do we, cabinet members? Why don't we just call them ministers? Or no, secretary, that's what it is. We call them secretaries. Okay, if I dig everything out from farther away, I have a lot less of a chance. Like, if I do it from this angle, I think there's almost no way of me pockmarking the ground, because my pick doesn't have enough reach to get the rest, which, if I angle towards the wall, I will start making dents in the wall. But this will be the way to get floors. Yeah, excuse me, I'm from America, which means we call them secretaries. Do I really care? And am I getting into semantics because why not? Yes, but haha. That is actually a really interesting idea. That would also be fun because, like, politics of the server would become a big thing. So I don't know if you watched the Green had an idea for a server that was actually really cool. It was called Third Life. And long story short was it was like a kind of hardcore server where in general with hardcore you only have one life, and then when that one life is gone, you're gone. However, in this one you had 3 lives, and if before you died once, you had the green. Your name was green on the server. And then once you died once, your name turned yellow. And that just kind of meant you're in the danger zone, but you're still technically on everyone's team. And then the second time you died, your name turned red. And that meant you became on your goal stopped being to help everyone. Your goal became, I want everyone else to become red and or die. And then after you died that third time, that was it. Why did I do it the old-fashioned way? Wow, I don't even have enough space for that. We're gonna put some of this cobblestone in the stone one. And then, this is my junk shulker. Put those there, there, there. All right. I'm gonna grab a stack of dirt to get out of this hole. Yeah, that would be a really good SMP. Like that actually is such an interesting idea to have. You'd be able to really see the politics of a server kind of happen. That'd be a great time. All right, I'm going to climb out of this massive hole that I have. And then I am probably going to go to bed. I did stream for longer than I was expecting, about an hour, but, you know. I think it was mainly a good stream. Efficiency 5. Oh. Now let me take the hole from, like, right around here to right down there. I could fall and I would just die. I don't think I have enough on my boots. But yes, this is my beacon. It is purple because that's the color, that's the leftover color of glass I had from the Amethyst Keep, and so I made the beam purple. We're gonna go this way. Oh, I no longer have food enough to... I must eat these carrots and watch out for mobs. Mobs don't like me. Also, speaking of my slime chunk that I've been building in, let's actually go see if there are any slimes that formed before I do anything else, because I was digging right over them. I'm also going to break through the wall really quick, or like the ground. Once I've broken through the ground, I'm going to have to turn this slime chunk into a slime farm. But I just wanted to dig it all out before. I think placing is a lot easier than... Okay. There's the slime. Oop. He's a feisty one. Death. Oh, there are multiple. Yes, good. Good, I want a lot of slime. Give me all the slime. How many did he broke off into? 4, yes. Okay, let's target the big ones. Big ones. Big ones. And now it's just a bunch of little ones. Yay! And if I just wait, I can let them get close and they'll all try to attack me, but they can't, because slimes literally can't hurt you when they're the smallest form. Aw, come here, little buddy. Are you talking about when I said the third life? Because yes, green did do that. It was a good time. How many slime balls did I get? 47. That's more than enough slime blocks. Alright, so I'm gonna use those later. But we made that. Yeah, my slime farm is gonna break through that floor pretty soon, and then when it does, I will be able to use it to turn into a slime farm, because I like having slime. But we are going to make them blocks. We're going to put the blocks away. Look at that, 13 blocks and 6 slime balls. And then we are going to smelt more of this iron. Here. Put a little bit in here. And then we're also going to smelt this copper. Which, I'm a little sad copper doesn't have more uses right now. But I have a feeling they're just going to make themselves have more in a bit. And then I'm really quick going to run over to... That is a creeper. That is a skeleton. I really should have gone to bed first, but instead I'm running over to my little villager hovel. That was a pro maneuver right there. Did you guys see how quick I just opened up that door? Here, let's just sell some. No, I need to keep at least a stack. But we're going to sell the rest of it. I have emeralds now. And I can put these here. Pretty sure I can sell these to this dude. Are you the flint man? No. Are you the flint man? Yes, you are. Take my flint. I don't need it. And then... Also, I had to give this man a diamond in order to get him leveled up, which felt like such a ripoff, but actually, to be fair, basically giving him 1 diamond was almost enough XP for him to level up. Alright. We're going to make the run all the way back to the house. I am very much not invincible. Okay. The one thing, there's that creeper. We don't want... Okay, that creeper won't follow us onto the deck because I have 4 cats. That creeper just... He's never getting close. Ah, sleep time. Well, just like it is sleep time in the game, it's been about an hour of me streaming, and I am pretty tired, so I'm going to go read the Black Clover manga and go to bed. But it has been fun, ladies and gentlemen. Again, check out my video if you haven't already watched it today, although I'm pretty sure both of you have. And then if you have any friends who you think would enjoy it, please recommend it to them. Show them, be like, hey, check out this channel. That does really help me